Your defiance to Islam is so strong that you double-check food labels like a detective. Whisper, no way. When someone says peace and somehow turn a calm conversation into a mental debate tournament, you scroll, you argue,
You overthink.
like your mind is training for the Olympics of resistance. But deep down, it's exhausting, isn't it? Getting that much tension, that much noise all the time. What if the thing you're pushing away isn't here to control you, but to calm you? What if behind all that resistance, there's something unexpectedly gentle waiting for you? And somehow, no matter how much you argue, it never really gives you peace. You are allergic to the stereotypes of
Bearded man.
as if they were driving camels to the mall, judging everyone in slow motion, speaking in verses you don't understand.
And your head.
They're too strict, too distant, too different. But that reality entraps your imagination. The same people you quietly avoid are the ones who smile first, who offer help without asking, who stay when others walk away. No speeches, no pressure, just simple kindness. And it confuses you because it doesn't match the story you believed. So now you're left wondering, were they ever the problem, or was it something else all along?
Which is what you hate most?
While you're out all night, chasing noise, laughter, and distractions that fade by morning, they wake up in the quiet after midnight. No spotlight, no audience, just them standing in prayer, reading the Quran softly, washing their faces before dawn, like they're resetting their souls. By the time the sun begins to rise, they've already gathered in the mosque. Calm, focused, disciplined, and somehow, while you feel drained, they look at peace. Not pretending, not performing, just stable. That contrast bothers you. Not because it's wrong, but because deep down it feels like something you've been missing all along. And somehow, while you're struggling with lust and anger, constantly fighting impulses that never seem to quiet down, they step into something you don't really understand. They fast for 30 days, willingly holding back not just from food, but from desire itself. And even beyond that, when urges rise, they fast again, as if training the soul to take control.
They lower their gaze.
Not out of fear, but out of respect for themselves and for others. They keep a distance between men and women, not to suppress love, but to protect it, to make it meaningful, intentional, and free from chaos. And somehow,
in that restraint,
they find a kind of freedom you've been chasing without realizing it. That's enough. And yet, somehow, some of the biggest haters around the world end up falling into what they once mocked, like what just happened. These were the same people questioning everything, resisting everything, rolling their eyes at every mention of faith. And now they're calm, grounded, different. So your mind starts racing. Why? How? What changed? Why would anyone choose to worship an unseen God? Isn't that confusing? Isn't that uncertain? Question after question flies in, faster than you can answer. And maybe that's where it all begins. Not with certainty, but with the courage to finally ask. Now you begin to loosen your grip on prejudice. Just a little. You come across things you once ignored, verses that seem to echo discoveries, like the meeting of two seas that don't fully mix, or the story of the pearl whose body remains preserved mentioned centuries ago. You hear that the Quran isn't just written, it lives in the memory of millions across different countries, word for word, generation after generation, and suddenly denial doesn't feel as simple as it used to. You pause, you think, how do you miss signs that keep resurfacing in different forms? Are they coincidences, or are they invitations to look deeper? Suddenly something pulls you here, this video. You didn't plan it, you weren't searching for it. And yet here you are, watching, listening, feeling something shift inside. It catches your attention in a way you didn't expect. Not loud, not forceful, just different. And maybe, just maybe, it's not a coincidence. Maybe it's a form of divine guidance, gently reaching you, not to pressure you, but to calm you down. Because lately, you felt it, haven't you? that quiet restlessness, that noise inside your chest. And for the first time in a while, something here feels like peace. And I'm here not to force you to convert. There is no pressure, no compulsion in this message. And honestly, I'm not here as someone special or wiser than you, because every Muslim is simply asked to share, to remind, that's all. I'm here to deliver a message just like all the prophets were seen to do, not to control people, not to invite them. So this is my invitation, simple, open, and sincere. Take your time, think, reflect, question, because this path was never meant to be forced. It was meant to be found. Good news is you were created by God to use your logic, your reason, to reflect and to compare. This is not about signing your name on a blank page without understanding. It's about looking at the whole picture, reading every part, making sure you truly see where it leads so you don't get lost. No pressure, no rush, just clarity. Because in the end, the choice has always been yours. And maybe this is the moment you start looking.